Jordan, fantastic to see you. Welcome to the call. Before we jump in, please could you give us a brief intro to yourself and your trading history?
Yeah, hi Koroush. So my name is Jordan, and I started with trading back in 2018. And at that point, I thought, oh, this is so easy. Just click the green button, wait some time, and then sell for some profit. And I remember that I was doing that on very low time frames, like 5 minute charts, without seeing the big picture at all. But lucky for me that I started trading only on spot, so the damage at that point was not so big. Um, so I was doing that for some time, and most of the time I was losing or doubling down my positions and ended up like a back holder for quite some time on my trades. Uh, with future trading, I began in 2022, I think, and I started trading futures because I saw that I can take some leverage from the exchange and extend my profit with money that I didn't own, but at that point I didn't use stop loss at all, and I was moving my take profits all the time, and the price would come to my level. So most of the time I ended up again with a big loss or holding my positions for a very long time. So also I must say, like most of the people out there, I also get influenced by some YouTubers or some famous people on Twitter listening and sticking to their biases and at the end buying their exit liquidity. So this is mainly my how I started with the trading crypto.
So you started with spot, that didn't work out, but the damage was limited. Then you discovered leverage, that didn't go so well either. And one of the key issues you had was following signals from influencers and just listening to them way too much and realizing that a lot of them don't really know what they're talking about.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
So were there any other issues that were causing you to lose money when you were trading at this point?
Well, I think that because I didn't use any kind of risk management at all, so I put my stop loss at the beginning of the trade, but after a while I remove it because I didn't want to lose any money, just to be in profit. So
Yeah.
that was very damaging for me, and it really influenced my emotions and etc.
Overall, did you make money or lose money with your trading?
Uh, Sometimes I win some money, but at the end I was definitely losing more money than winning.
Can I ask how much you ended up losing?
Yes, at some point when I was trading futures, I lose, let's say, around 15 or 20 Ks, which was a very solid sum of money for
Yeah.
where I came from. So that was a huge sum of money.
I think that's a solid sum of money anywhere in the world. So you hear so many crazy stories about $1 million losses that you forget that 20, 15K loss, that's still quite a lot of money. What impact was this having on your life?
Well, it was very hard because at that point I got my baby, so I was forming my family, and with those losses I was very emotional, devastated, and I don't know what to do at that point. So it was very hard for me because I was losing money on both markets, in bull market and in bear market. So I feel those losses trading shorts and trading longs both. So I don't know what else to do with my so-called trading.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Sounds tough. How long did this go on for? And was your trading getting better or worse as you were doing this?
This was going for 2 years. 22 and 23 were very bad years for me. So finally, I saw I say in my mind that I must change something in my training if I want to continue trading, or I must end this as soon as possible because I started influencing on my emotional status and I couldn't keep up with this pace.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why you'd feel the need to do that. So you realize you need to change something. How did you end up finding out about the mentorship?
Yeah. So first, I must say that you was one of the few people related to crypto that I started following on Twitter and YouTube back in 2019, I believe. So from the start, I saw that you don't brag in public about your profits or shilling some coins, but you was just posting a lot of educational and motivational stuff, which I like a lot. So I remember that I also subscribed to your market meditation newsletter back then, and I was reading that letter every week, which was a great way to sum up the events from the week. So overall, I get the honest picture for you in my mind from that time. So, like I said, after these 2 years, which was very horrible for me in trading, uh, I joined your Telegram channel, I remember, and at some point I saw your messages about learning how to trade with zero complexity, and I began to be curious about that because I had a picture from you in my mind that you are a rare, honest guy who stays on social networks in both bull and bear market and posting only educational and motivational things. So at that point, I decided to click the button and apply for the mentorship because I know that if something would help me and make me do the right things, that this would be some kind of mentorship from people that are honest in my head. So after that, there was this initial interview with Max, which was very helpful for me in later deciding because I heard all the phases that I would pass during the mentorship, and that was all the things that I need for a proper future trading. So
So
yeah, that
it seemed
is
to come. Yeah, it seemed to come at a perfect time, right when you needed something to change. You noticed this mentorship. It always makes me happy to hear not posting fancy cars and mansions and money stuff like that actually attracts people because you see so many influencers doing the opposite in the space because, well, it works. That's why people do it. You found out about the mentorship. You ended up having your interview with Max. Before you joined, did you have any doubts? Was there any part of you that was like, should I do this? Should I not? And then what made you say yes anyway?
yeah. To be honest, I had some doubts joining the program in terms of how much it cost because that was a serious sum of money for me and for my region where I live here in the Balkan region. But then I sit again and think again, and I saw, wait, man, you lose a lot of money by far, and if you plan to continue like this, you will lose a lot more. So then suddenly this mentorship started sounding like an affordable sum of money that I should invest. So I remember the moment when I decided that I will invest in this mentorship, but I was missing to confirm or listen from someone who was already on this mentorship that this is the right thing to do. And I remember that I was searching on YouTube, on the internet, but I couldn't find something about this. Then somehow I found Thomas Micheli on Twitter back then. I don't know how,
Yeah.
and I sent him a DM because I saw on some of his posts he was mentioning this mentorship. So I sent him a DM, and finally he confirmed me that this is the right thing to invest in my future trading. So there was my final click to join this mentorship. And because of this, I'm very happy that you are doing this kind of interviews with students that have been through the mentorship. So the next future candidates that would have some doubts or fear can listen from firsthand about the experience here.
Well, thank you for hopping on and helping the next round of people who will consider joining, perhaps be in a similar position to you, one needing something to change about their trading so they can move forward. And it's so interesting what you said about the cost, because I mean, you're going to have to pay your tuition either way, either to the market in money you lose, or from someone who can show you the way and save you mistakes that you would have made without them. So glad you came to that decision and you're here now. So you ended up joining the mentorship. How was it? How's your trading going now compared to where it was before?
Yeah. So to be honest, when I joined this mentorship, I felt that professionalism in this mentorship from day one because, and I know that joining this mentorship would not be a mistake for me because I really like the approach, which was something like, okay, here you should record some videos now to see your daily routine in regards of trading, how you done your technical analysis before entering a trade, what are your last trades, and etc. And after that, we will review them and send you initial feedback for them. So I think all these guys here doesn't want messing me around and they want to see some real progress from me. So yeah, after that, the fun part that started for me with all those drills where I experienced the different types of trading in comparison with what I knew by that moment. So at the beginning, I must say it was a little bit difficult for me trading on that 1 minute time frame because everything at that point was happening very fast for me. But after a few trades, I got used to it and became normal for me. So let's say today I couldn't trade without listening the tape. It is impossible for me now to take a trade and don't listen the tape, which is a very great tool for day trading. So yeah, as a key areas of change within my trading before and after joining the program are journaling every trade. Before I was not using any kind of journal at all, which is a very powerful tool for me now. Also taking proper risk management and consistency in my trading. That means that I am present on the charts almost every day. I don't trade only on Sunday because that is my rule that I set from the beginning. Yes, and also thanks to all the coaches who selflessly shared their knowledge gained through their many years of work experience in this industry and how the program is organized with educational material through videos, drills, weekly group calls, weekly and monthly reviews, one-on-one calls with the coaches. And all of this changing that I made in my trading were accomplished in these 6 months of the program.
Jordan, thank you for the kind words describing the program, what you went through, what was helpful. You mentioned journaling was really helpful for you in your trading. Earlier on, you mentioned issues with, say, your risk management previously, issues with misusing leverage. How has the program helped you deal with those?
The program definitely helps me because, like you said and like I said, before taking this mentorship, I didn't use risk management at all. So stop loss was not present at any of my trades. So now I realized what that means, and without proper risk management, no one can be trading at all. Also, journaling. It, I didn't know what was that in trading because it was very silly for me to journal my trades because I don't know what will be used for in the future. But now I realize that this is a very powerful tool, and a lot of data can be extracted later from the journal, and it could be used in my trading strategy and everything.
And has all this helped you develop and move towards profitable strategy in hopefully bull and bear markets?
Yes. So I must say that my trading evolved completely during this mentorship, and because of that, now I have a trading system designed mainly by myself, which is EV positive for a couple of months in a row now.
Nice.
So yeah, so one of the biggest values that I gain here in the program is that now I have something permanent in my trading knowledge, and that I can use that in my future trading to shape my system according to my needs, and not just something which is temporary, like some algos or trading bots or some pay signals. So this gain value in my trading impacts a lot of on my life now, because now I'm more confident on my path to become a full-time trader, trading in different kinds of market environments, both bear and bull markets. And because that, I strongly believe that with my trading system is something that I can rely on now, and that has true values.
Jordan, I'm so happy for you that you have a system that can make you money in bull and bear markets. It's been profitable for a few months now, and I'm sure that's going to continue and only increase in profitability. Thank you so much for taking the time to hop on this call. One last question from me. If someone is watching this video right now and they're not sure whether or not they should take the next steps to join, what would you tell them?
Yes, I will definitely tell them that this is the best investment that I have made in my trading crypto, because, like I said, it gives me permanent value. So, like the program is saying, zero complexity, just some simple things, not using a lot of indicators, and yeah, that is what I would tell them.
Fantastic, Jordan. Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time to hop on this call, and I'm sure we'll be chatting soon in a group coaching call.
Yeah, thank you, Koroush.